Hi, let's talk about the movie House of Wax from 1953, which is a really short movie it's roughly 1 hour or something like that, but it's a really fun, really ridiculous, 3D cheesy movie from the 1950s. The weird thing about this movie is it has an intermission. Yes, an hour-long movie has an intermission, which is weird. When I first watched the movie, I was like, that's weird to have an intermission in the movie. But it makes the movie funnier and makes the movie quirkier. And the movie does have some really great 3D effects for the time, and it has some great moments here and there. But other than that, it's definitely a weird movie. It's not something I would recommend to people. I give it like 6 out of 10 probably. It's okay. Currently not streaming anywhere, but definitely worth checking out. Let's talk about ripoffs. Not a ripoff of a Texas Chainsaw Massacre ripoff called Tourist Trap. It is from the 1970s. I don't know when exactly it's from, but it's on Tubi if you want to check it out. It's a weird movie. It's kind of in between the fact that it's wacky and it has weird moments and it's kind of a murder mystery whodunit, but at the same time it's not. It's weirdly... It's just the best way to describe it. It's definitely one of those you have to see to believe. It has so many weird moments in that movie that made my head scratch. It was just like, I was sitting there, I'm like, okay, this is a cool movie, this is really well done, but, huh? Like, that's a weird moment to linger on. That's a weird character development. If you like weird movies, I'm not going to rate it. I just think it's a fun movie to check out for the Halloween. Let's talk about the 1970s movie called The Omen, which is famously done by Richard Donner and stars Gregory Peck. It is a weird movie. For the time, it was scary. It was terrifying. It was one of the most terrifying movies. But recent times and recent jump scares and all that stuff make it less impactful. It's still well done, it's still well written, and it still has some amazing moments. And the whole story behind the curse of the movie, as Richard Donner put it in Cursed Films, I don't think it was cursed, I think it was more blessed. And it's really funny to say that because The Omen is one of those movies that I feel has a weird history behind it, and if you like weird, sort of like decent horror like at slow pace, definitely check out The Omen. It's on HBO Max. In honor of the month of October, I'm going to try to do a horror movie every other week. So starting off, let's talk about Psycho from 1964, the original slasher movie. It is important, impactful, all that stuff. But besides that, it is a really well done thriller movie, really well done horror movie, because it's a thriller movie first and a horror movie second. It's really weird. And the big thing about this movie when it came out, it was one of those movies that the director said, if you do not show up on time, we're not going to sell you a ticket to this movie because of the big spoilers in the movie, because of the big shift in the story and all that stuff. And it's crazy. It's crazy that stuff happened. If you want to start your spooky season off right, or in the middle of it, definitely check out Psycho. It's definitely